Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Italy.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Chooses to go crossfield, and it's Ribéry. Ribéry takes a look up. Del Piero. It's Hullet. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Totti, and this is Bernardo Silva. Lahm proves too strong, too smart. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Carvajal. That is good strength. Ferdinand getting this one clear. Del Piero looking to penetrate opposition lines. And here's Totti. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. Now there's a fine ball. Over to the left. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Messi. Fired deep towards the back post. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Lahm.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's having a good look here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Del Piero! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's an imaginative pass. He can run onto that. And this is Totti. Ribéry is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And this is Ronaldo. Del Piero. Hullet. Mohamed Salah did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's found a way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Michael. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. He's a sharp little ball here. That ball looks a good one. Ribéry. Hullet. Pelé. Out to the right. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Totti. Out towards the flank.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
So, another set play. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Pelé. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Could be danger here. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's Hullet. Maicon. And it's Messi. And Mohamed Salah. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Carvajal. Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's well spotted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Cannavaro. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Ribery. Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Maldini.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
It's Pelé! Denied by an instinctive save.
Pelé is offering a wry smile there.
Besiktas with the corner. They're first. Hullet! Oh, that is rather wayward. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Maicon. Turns back here, probably the best option. Mohamed Salah, a player who needs no introduction. Irwin. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Ferdinand.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Carvajal. Lahm gets a foot in and wins the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mohamed Salah. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Bernardo Silva. Knocks it into space. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now, this could be a chance. And he's lost Rummenigge! Deftly out wide. Pull it. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a good ball. Oh, robust challenge. Irwin gets good distance on it. And it's Del Piero. Mohamed Salah. That's been slipped through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number
Pelé
15,
is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Number 7.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact
20,
on it.
Del Piero. Coming on the field, number 17, Neymar. Number 25,
Up he goes!
Ibrahimovic. Number 8,
That's a half-decent
Zico.
try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he cuts out the supply. Neymar. Pull it. Michael can so cleverly bypass the press. That's a sharp pass. Zico. It's Zico! Messi. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what a mistake!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Hullet.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ferdinand has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Pull it, and he's forced to go back. And it's Messi. Michael is looking to influence the game from out wide. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Zico. Looking to play him in. And he thumps it clear. And he's managed to gift it back. Zico. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Portugal.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Van der Sar, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side. Great chance! Ronaldo is flagged offside. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely feet. And this is Pele. Ribéry. Look at the space here. Nice control. He has a look up.
Ribéry really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gullit. Played in deep. And that should get the job done.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely, now then. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Now there's a fine ball. Here comes the cross. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Besiktas, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. He has found the way through, and he's there to belt it away.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Saka clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a...
Saka! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Hullet. Ribery is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Besiktas, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's a good ball. Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That's been slipped through. And this is Figo. He's found the way through. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Chance! It's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Clipped into space. Rodri. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saka plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, just skips past his man. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Hullet. Pele. And it's Ferdinand. Del Piero. Pele, over to the left. Big chance! Sticks it away! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of us...
Oh, what has happened here? Besiktas are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out wide. And it's Maicon. Del Piero. Driving through the middle. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to... Del Piero! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Saka. Maicon. Ribery. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Saka. Oh, that's a key interception. And there's the end of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Besiktas really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Del Piero. And it's Lan. Pele is in a really good position out wide. Hullet can be a... And Hullet! Good Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Besiktas back on level terms! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Hullet gets it away. That's good play. Deep cross.
Portugal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Lan makes the interception.
Besiktas have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So having trailed, this to go ahead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Substitution from Besiktas, number 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
To replace him is
Besiktas go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Hullet. Michael can so cleverly bypass the press. Besiktas are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Plays it across. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Del Piero with the short one. And that has been cleared. Nice interception, well timed. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Makaleli has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Played back in. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Del Piero. Pull it. Out to the right. Makaleli. Now he's off and running. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, this is a great position. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. In towards the back stick.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Played down the flank. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, super find. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a promising position. Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Saka. He is through here. Oh, John, surely! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Oh, that's well spotted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
I think we're just about done here. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Makaleli. And it's Maicon. Oh, they can break here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Maicon. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Saka.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. Saka. In by Saka. Michael. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that. And the shot! There it is! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Full it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pele. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distance.
Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bonucci is the team's great visionary.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Iniesta. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries to play it through. And that was nowhere near his best.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Del Piero. That's a sharp pass. Nice-looking ball. Iniesta looking to get on the end of this. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Carvajal. Ribery.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vitinha. Threads one in. Pull it. And Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
A lot of space ahead of him. And that's going up front in a hurry. And he's had it nicked away. Carvajal. Half an hour played now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Oh, super ball. You've got to be quick to recover this. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Carvajal. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bonucci cuts it out. And this is Pele. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Maicon. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a throw-in. Cherki.
Besiktas certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Defending was strong and firm. Iniesta looking to be a menace in the final third.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Spread out to the left. Now that looks a decent ball. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Looking to play him in. Chance to... He rises! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Besiktas are still behind then, despite looking for all the world like they've pulled level.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pelé. Besiktas come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Iniesta crosses. And that should get the job done.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pull it. Besiktas looking to pass their way through. Well, that has not gone well. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Totti. Now it's Pelé. That's very neat.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Totti! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 10, Del Piero. Number 7, Rijkaard. Number 14, Iniesta. Coming on the field, number 9,
Carvajal.
Dembele. Number 21.
He's got away. There and the finish!
Number 23, McTominay.
Besiktas perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Hullet. Besiktas couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Looking for options for movement. Oh, robust challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the shot! It's in! Into the lead once more. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Leeds get themselves into the lead. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dembele. Passes short and sharp. Tries to pass it through. Tries to cross. Climbs up big! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even...
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He won't be happy with that one. And Hullet! And one more try! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And it's Hullet. Played in by Danny Carvajal. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Has been indicated.
And that's going to be a booking. Nesta. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? And that's past the post. Hullet. And it's Totti. Pelé. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. Pelé. Picked out brilliantly. And this is Messi. He's in space and looking for options. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
On the field, number 8.
Besiktas with the corner. They're first.
Is number 22, Hirokoshi Nakata.
Can he spark a counter here? So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
He pinches it off him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Pelé, and it's Maicon. Now, can they get him away?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicked it back promptly. Baresi. That's a cute ball. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Pelé. Lahm. That's a good run down the left. Lahm delivers. Climbs up big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pull it.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
This is Dembele. Del Piero. Pull it, constantly looking for the ball into the box. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? And it's Del Piero. Besiktas finding Del Piero! Decent enough try. And no, that was never going to make it. Neither side yet able to find the net. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Hullet. That's good play. He has a look up. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Hullet. Nicely shaped ball. And he welcomes it in. Pelé ploughing through the middle. And he's managed to get free. And this is Hullet. That has been slung wide. Looking for the run. And this is Ribery. And it's Del Piero. Pass somewhat off target. Maldini. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Davids. Now it's Hullet. Del Piero wins the duel this time. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Pelé. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shot, surely! He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Davids really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Cannavaro. And it's Maldini. And this is Dembele. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Pulitz with the short one. Opts to play it back. Pulitz gets into a good position. Defending of the desperate variety. That's the keeper's ball. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Ribéry. Plays it across. It's a goal kick. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Pelé. Vieira. Played out to the left flank. Nice sequence of passes this. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Del Piero goes on a run down the left wing. And here's Ribéry. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Pour un événement un peu particulier. Je ne vous en dis pas plus.
That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Pelé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Pelé. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Davids. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, well timed. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Del Piero. That's been cut out, well played. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's picked his way through. That's very neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Hullet. Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
They continue each to cancel the other out. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival, Cristiano Ronaldo, being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And this is Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Del Piero goes short. Now it's Del Piero. And the shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Del Piero is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Dink through, good take, and is he in? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Defending was strong and firm. Thinks about the shot. Pelé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, it's come to nothing.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
It's their second corner of the game.
Le numéro 21. Le numéro 11.
And it's been taken short. Played into the box.
Le numéro 18. Bale. Le numéro 8.
Hacked in across.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, it goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good-looking ball. Looking to play him in. He's found some space. Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking for a runner. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that is as far as they're going to go. Maicon promptly onto that, and that is that.
Il y aura 4 minutes
Platini.
de temps additionnel.
Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way. Great chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Paris Saint-Germain take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He might be in here. Olise with his had a shot. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Besiktas were involved in it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable.
Besiktas against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
Can he latch on to this? Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Ribéry. And this is
That
Ribéry.
was lovely, that.
He is through here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Besiktas with the corner, there first. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Hullet. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Puyol. Played out wide. Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Hullet. And this is Ronaldo. And here's the chance to counter. That is good alertness. That's a good ball. Smoothly does it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Ribery. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero with the short one. Now it's Del Piero. That's tidy. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Isco. Gets to show off his quick feet. He's shifting through the... Header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Del Piero is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Van der Vaart. Now there's a... And Owen! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Ribery. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. And this is... Can he finish? Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have the first goal. Well, and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Besiktas presented with a golden opportunity here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Played out towards the right wing. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ribery. Lahm. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Played back in. Pass somewhat off target. Pull it. Pull it. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's delightful. He's away. No foul, says the referee.
3 minutes added time.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Pele! And the pass is intercepted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a key interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Hello, everybody. And
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
A header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Tries to play it through. Ribery gets flagged offside. Van de Ven. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Pele with the cross. Van de Ven tries to clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here comes the corner. Besiktas have their third corner. Cleared away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Hangs one in. And this is Messi. And this is Del Piero. Shot could be... And the finish! Besiktas have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Del Piero! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Almost an hour gone. Nicely shaped ball. Spread neatly. Ferdinand. Ribery does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Pele. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross needs to be good. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well,
Can he finish? Now, who's... Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Del Piero. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And the flag, and a chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
he's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Maicon. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, sweet feet. That is good strength. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Del Piero. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number
Both sides
15,
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20, Del Piero.
Besiktas are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Neymar. Number 8, Zico.
Chouameni.
Substitution.
He's looking wide. And it's Serginho. And he's whipped. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Pull it. Messi. We get a throw in. Icon. And it's Messi. Now that's well seen too.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nunez. Well, that's a dangerous... Tries a shot! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is quite a battle.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Icon. Zico. Now it's Hullet.
Might want to be careful there.
Played through for the wide man. Oh, shooting chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Musiala. Forlan. Musiala looking to play him in. Now it's Musiala. Neymar. Van de Ven. Nicely spread. And here's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. And that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Besiktas can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable.
Algeria against Besiktas.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in.
Decent chance! And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Luis Suarez, the sharpest of sharpshooters, both for club and country, Jim.
Well, I'll add the word razor sharp to that, Peter.
And of course, when he moved to the Catalan capital in 2014, he became the last piece in one of the most feared attacking front threes of all time.
Absolutely, he made his debut a few months into the season, but didn't really get going until around the turn of the year. I remember their first home game of the new year in particular.
Oh yeah, when he scored the second goal that day, didn't he, against opponents he would go on to join, and of course with whom he would become a champion.
Tremendous.
Icon. And it's Messi. Now it's Pelé, and he's managed to get free. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Raul. And he's there to retrieve it. Lam. Hullet. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he finish? So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Luis Suarez. Algeria, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Messi. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Out of play for a throw. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Del Piero is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now it's Pelé. Oh, he's bustling, and he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pelé clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Gives it back. Ferdinand. Thuram. Oh no, what has happened here? Tries to pass it through. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Thuram. Lam. Ribéry. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So what can they conjure from this one? A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. It's hit the crossbar. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a good position here. He's had a shot! It's in he goes again. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball. He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Messi, great ball, and he's in here, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pull it. And this is Ronaldo. Triol. And no, that was never going to make it. Triol. Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Aims beyond the defence. Turns and goes back. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Costa Curta tries to clear. Suarez, and that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And if you do have a chance
Any
today,
strong
please
opinions
take
on the
some
first
time out
half?
to give your support
Besiktas
to our
can be
best
pretty
stadium
happy
partner.
with their production line, but they still need some lubrication in one or two places to create a flow.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Besiktas have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Lahm proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Hullet. And Hullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Hullet gets over and intercepts. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Raul, that's a good ball out wide. And that could set him on his way. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Algeria are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit.
He rises! Oh, he's hit the bar! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Michael conjures time and space where few can. Almost an hour gone. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. Maicon, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's found a way through. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Nicked it back promptly. Can he get on the end of this? He's found the way through. Delivered across. Azar. Now it's Messi. Alarm. Pullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Now it's Messi. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Ribery. Del Piero closing in on goal. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. That has been knocked clear. Shot a goal!
Besiktas clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Hullet. Del Piero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Algeria.
Besiktas get their 4th corner.
Number 9, Striker. Number 15, Marquinhos. Number 17, Suarez.
Tries to get it clear.
Number 11, Neymar.
Messi.
Number 33,
Algeria are looking to go forward now.
Number 24, Pep Guardiola. Number 19, Robert Lewandowski. Substitutions taking place.
Knocks it into space. And it's Pele!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Ronaldo. Zaire Emery gets across and deals with it. Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. He has found the way through. Oh, good spread. And this is Messi. Opts to play it back. Goes for a shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And again the keeper stands strong.
Zico really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And it's hoisted clear. Lewandowski. Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the...
Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Besiktas with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's hit the woodwork and out. It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero goes short. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A lot of space ahead of him. And it's Hullet. Very nicely done. And Hullet! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So, third corner of the game. Del Piero plays it short. Cross, oh, smashing header! Ferdinand clears it away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Shoots! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's definitely not his best. Good running, strong and purposeful. That looks a good ball through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Robertson. Besiktas are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he was quick to react. Now it's Pelé. And this is Dembele. And here's Azar. Looks across and plays it in. Ribéry is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Del Piero. Hullet. And it's Del Piero. Distributed tidily. Really fierce, close defending. That is good strength. Messi. And he's gone backward here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Hullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Ferdinand.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Pelé. Pelé goes steaming forward. Hullet. Now it's Azar. And it's been played through. Oh, look at the space here. Messi. It's Hullet. Del Piero. Hullet. Nicely aimed pass. Pelé. Nicely weighted ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Plays it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Ribery. Gattuso. And it's De Jong. And here's it's Dembele! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. That's a good ball out wide. Lovely feet. Oh, nice touch. There's the whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Besiktas really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Besiktas are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution on the field, number 13, Hazard. Coming on the field is
Here we go again.
19, Ibrahimovic.
Ferdinand. To Lahm. Works it forward. Pull it. Great vision. Ribery in acres of space out wide. Now this could be a chance. Backward it goes. Big chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
De Jong, played into space, spread neatly. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's a sharp little ball here. This might spell take shapes to shoot! Defending of the desperate variety. Threads one in, spread it left. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pull it. Besiktas in a very solid position, 2 to the good.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Robertson. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Maicon. Now it's Messi. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Ribery. Pele. Del Piero. Gattuso cannot be beaten that easily. Now it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic! Oh, crossbar! Pull it. Maicon. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Dembele. Brilliantly cut out. He's looking wide. Pele. Now it's Ribery. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van de Ven. Shifted it to the flank. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 22, Frankie de Jong.
Besiktas do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Number 7,
Zico. Now it's Neymar. Into the last quarter of an hour. Lahm finds himself offside. That's a cute ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gullit deals with that comfortably. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Chips it through. Good read, needed to be. Luis Suarez, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that is out of play. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Suarez certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Zico. Ferdinand does well to get it back. Looking to play him in. Gullit. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gerrard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Turns and goes back. Chance, surely! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And it's Luis Suarez. Zico.
Has been indicated.
That has been slung wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Dida claims comfortably.
That's alert and sharp,
and that's it.
Very well played.
Besiktas are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
And a quick reminder today that parking
So
in
what do
the
you take
area
away
around
from
the
it all,
stadium
Jim?
is strictly
Well, the look
forbidden.
on the manager...